Join, I need one more person that is raid noob. So I can explain stuff, we got the kills, then everyone is happy. Albino Flower, it's a good fucking name, dude. You can do a Lockman. Alright, so who is new, type plus in the squad chat. New to Wing 4. Yes, you type plus. Is noob included? Yes, noob is included. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 new peepers. Alright. I'll give big explanation now. You can watch on stream if you want to get the full experience, because I'll move my camera around like a madman. It's gonna be amazing. So, this boss is fucking useless. It's a giant purple dildo. It doesn't do anything. So what you want to do is you want to stand on the arrow marker. Why do you want to stand on the arrow marker? So his auto attack does damage in front of him, right? And he also throws projectiles. So when he throws the projectiles, that depending on how you have your camera set, you won't even be able to see. If you are standing very close to him, they will never hit you, because the projectiles start from above and they fly over your head and then they go off the platform. So if you're standing very close, you will only take damage from his slaps, but they will not knock you back once he throws projectiles, right? If you're standing, you know, somewhere like here, the projectiles will actually hit you. So you don't want to do that. You want to be very close to the boss at all times. Also, if you've ever done VG, if you've ever done Wing 1 Veil Guardian, there is teleporting circles in this fight as well. So you will spawn 3 teleporting circles around him at random. If you're standing in one of those teleporting circles, he will teleport you on a random spot around the platform, and then you gotta get back to us. To get back to us very quickly, you can use Special Action Key. Because, honestly, it's fucking useless, so might as well use it for that. You can also use Special Action Key to go in the green mechanic. Green mechanic is something that if you do not stand inside of, it will 1 do damage, it will knock you up into the air, and also it increases your stacks. Stacks are mechanic that this fight has. The more stacks you have, the slower you move. If you get to 99 stacks, unless you have swiftness, you will basically not be able to move. You're gonna be fucking stuck forever. The only way you can move is by using dodges, those still work, and Special Action Key. You can still like dash around and stuff. Also, Special Action Key is an evade, so you can use it to dodge stuff as well. And yeah, you can do that. So, little recap. Stand very close to the boss. Projectiles are not gonna hit you. Avoid getting teleported from the little circles that the boss spawns around them. And if you see green circles, go in the green circles. There is different sizes of green circles. The bigger one is for like 4 people or more, I believe. 4 or 5, actually don't remember. 4 people or more. The smaller the circle is, the fewer players it actually requires. You can see exactly how many players it requires either by remembering the sizes, or above the green circle there's gonna be some like round yellow orbs. If you see 1 orb on top of the green circle, that means that that's a single player green. That means that at least 1 guy has to be in it. 2 orbs, it means that at least 2 people have to be in it. 3 orbs, it means that 3 people have to be. I don't even know if there is a 3 orb green circle. I think I just made that up. But if there is less than 3 in a circle that requires 3, for example, you will still get damage and you will still be knocked up. If there is a green circle that requires 4, for example, and there is less than 4, you will still take damage and you will still be knocked up. So you want to make sure to always go in the big one if it's very convenient to us, if it's very close to us. You want to make sure to, you know, let's say you're very far away, there is like a small one that you can go to, you go to the small one, right? And now another very useful thing about the green having different sizes. Yes, we're doing greens. Another very cool thing about the green having different sizes is that this fight has an agony mechanic. It's not like Fractal, if you guys have ever done Fractals. But the agony will appear around players that are standing the furthest away from the boss at specific times of the fight. So if someone gets an agony, what they have to do is move not on arrow on top of the group, because otherwise you fucking kill everyone. What you want to do is move to the other sides of this like little decoration on the platform that you might not be able to see if your graphics settings are a bit scuffed. But there you go. I put the markers for you so you can see them. So DPS monkeys stay on arrow. If you are an agony monkey, you go on heart, square, and circle. This way you can still be close to the boss, so the projectiles don't fuck you over, and you can also still damage the boss, and you can also still get the heals, and you know, you also don't damage each other, because agony people can actually damage each other as well, and also the group. So DPS monkeys here. If you have a giant circle around you and it's red, you want to stay here, here, or here. There's gonna be 3 agony circles up at the same time maximum. And that's basically the entire fight. Yes, if you do have an agony and you have to go into a green circle, try to look for the smaller ones, so that you can still be in the green. That requires, you know, 1 person, and that's going to be you with the agony, and the rest of the group doesn't get screwed over by the fact that you have agony and you're standing on the same green as them. Right, I'll do another meme recap. Stay very close to the boss. Don't get ported by the circle AoEs. Go in the green circles. If you have agony, stand on the 4 marker, well, on the 3 other markers. And if you have agony, also go in the smaller green circle. If you get teleported away, walk towards the boss, use special action key. You can also use special action key to go to the green circle. Let's go. As soon as the fight starts, the first thing that's going to happen is the boss is going to do 1 auto attack chain, so that he will show us. Oh yeah, we can take the food. We can also take the food from back here. It's free food that Mr. Blorborn is sponsoring us with. But yeah, as soon as the fight begins, first thing that's gonna happen, the boss does 1 auto attack chain. So you can see is giant big projectiles flying over our heads. And then a green circle will appear right behind us. So as soon as that happens, we all wanna go in the green circle. So we already see those 2 mechanics very, very quickly at the beginning of the fight. We gotta wait for Glenna to walk her way to the little ledge where we jumped off from, and then the boss will start. He'll begin. There you go. He does 1 auto attack chain, teleporting circles. Now green will appear behind us. Go in the green circle. Green behind us. Big green circle. Alright. Now go back. Stay very, very close to the boss, guys. Very, very close to the boss. And do not get teleported. There's going to be 3 giant teleporting circles on the ground. They have like a red outline. That's how you can see them very easily. Or your screen turns like a yellowish. Someone has agony. Move to any other marker. Do not stand on arrow. Very nice. Good job. Keep staying on arrow. Stay in the same spot. Do not get teleported. Green circles. Everyone go in the big one. It's very close to us. Very easy to get to. Very nice. Now we go close to the boss. If you have agony, do not stand on arrow. Stay on the other 3 markers. Very, very nice. Get close to the boss if you get ported. Alright, now he teleports around. I didn't explain this one, but he just teleports around. He creates some green circles. Now he comes back mid. There's gonna be a green circle middle. Go middle. Go middle. Go, 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 go. There you go. Green circle middle is done. Now get close to the boss if you get ported. Okay, if that teleport mechanic it just did happens again, there is not going to be a green circle middle. That means that we have to find a different one. I'm gonna heal you guys a bit. Okay, green circles. Do not go in the big one. It's very fucking far away. It's annoying. Go to literally any other one. Alright, that's okay. Heal up, stack up. Go on arrow, guys. If you're losing HP, if you're dying, go on arrow. Unless you have agony. If you have agony, do not go on arrow. Always stay stacked up. Stay grouped up. Someone has agony. Someone needs to move out. Patrix, you have agony. Exactly. Go to square. Good job. Okay. We do not go middle this time. The green circle is not going to be there. Alright, good job. Stack on arrow again. Unless you have agony. You do not want to be on arrow if you have agony. Otherwise you kill everyone. Go to green circles, do not go in the big one because it's really fucking far away again. Go back close to the boss. Stay stacked up on arrow, guys. If you get knocked away, get very close to the boss. I can rest you. Oh, you teleported. Never mind. Now I can rest you again. Alright. Boss is almost dead. Stay on the green circle next to us. Just stand in there. We need to be there anyway. There you go. Just do damage. If you die, doesn't matter. Everyone is alive. Good job. Nice. Now we move on. So the reason why you want to go in the big one... you said you would do 1k DPS. Nice, dude. You do 1.2k. That's actually fat. But yeah, the reason why you want to go in the big one as much as possible is... you gotta follow me a little bit on this one, right? So, if everyone goes in the big one, you guarantee... well, if most people go in the big one, you guarantee that most people... actually... let me change my build. 1 second. You guarantee that most people actually can get the mechanic done properly, right? If everyone was to spread around all the green circles at random, there's a chance that literally no one gets the green mechanic done correctly. Because, like, you know, you might have one guy in the 2 circle, you might have another guy in the 2 circle, you might have 3 people in the 4 circle, and none of the circles actually get filled up. So the more people in the big one, the better. Unless it's really, really far away, because then it's kind of fucking annoying, right? In that case, we can send, you know, 3 people in the 2-1, 3 people in the other 2-1, and then we have agony people that go wherever they want to go. But yeah. Bigger green circles sometimes need only 1. No. There is different kind of green circles. So there is the slow green circles and the fast green circles. The slow ones are the ones with many different sizes. The fast ones are the ones that have all the same exact size. They happen obviously quickly, which is why they're, you know, faster green circles. And it doesn't matter how many people there is in each one of them. As long as someone is in them, you will count. You will do the mechanic correctly. The fast ones happen when he teleports back to middle, basically, after he's like jumping around like an ape. The slow ones happen whenever he feels like it. Alright. Alright. I take protect. They almost killed you. Wait, what almost killed you? This? Yeah, dude. This is big damage. Alright, everyone is here. Okay, this boss... this boss is also useless, just like the first one. So, this boss is supposed to be very cool, very big theme, you know, chess, 5-ad, you know, tiles, big statue, and, but yeah, big Papega boss. So, how does this work? As you saw, the orange tiles, if you stand on them, they do damage. So you do not want to do that, but how do we make them not do damage? We can just sit here the entire time, Mela. What the fuck? Can we just like stay here the whole time? No, you can't. Once a fight begins, there is going to be, on the markers, 1, 2, 3, and 4, there's going to be 4 statues that are going to be walking in a straight line. And eventually, as you can see on the arrow marker, all 4 of them are going to walk in a straight line, and they're going to cover all 4 tiles, right? So, we won't have any space to walk on, because once they walk on the one I'm jumping on right now, they're going to claim this. This is going to be their tile. So what we have to do is we have to use the claim mechanic that our Chronomancer is now going to make appear on the thingy right here. So our Chronomancer takes the claim mechanic, and then once he takes the claim mechanic, he can actually use his special action key to claim the tiles. It doesn't work now because the fight didn't start yet, but as you can see, there's like a little thingy dropping in the middle of the tile that is like trying to claim it with. It's gonna work in the actual fight. It doesn't work now. So yeah. The statues walk in, they claim this tile for themselves, we claim it back for ourselves with the claim mechanic that our tank is using. Tank is the person that has claim mechanic as well. So he does 2 things, right? He has a boss AFKing in front of him, and he also needs to claim the tiles. These statues that walk in a straight line, all 4 of them, they can be killed. Once they get killed, they get to 1% HP or 0%, whatever. They're invulnerable, they just sit there for a while. Until then, they gain HP, and once they're back at 100, they start walking again. So that's gonna be ongoing for the entire fight. We need to constantly claim stuff. You know, they claim stuff, we claim stuff back. They also get a shield once in a while. They get a yellow shield, which makes it so that they cannot take any power damage. If they have any conditions on them pre-applied, they will still tick down, but they don't take any damage basically. So to remove the yellow shield, we are going to be using Dispel, which is the second special action key that our druid is going to take. So once they get a yellow shield, our druid is going to use special action key on the shields, remove the shields, and then they can die in peace, right? And yeah, then we have Protect mechanic, which I have, which was, I mean, it is in that spot on the platform. So I take Protect. What Protect does, as you can read, create a protective dome that nullifies all incoming damage for a short time. This makes you invulnerable to everything in the entire game. There's only one thing that it doesn't make you invulnerable to, and that's /GG, and also the blue mechanic from the challenge mode. The blue mechanic cannot be protected, but everything else in the fight can. And there is other mechanics in the fight, such as the boss will fart the entire encounter. It's not actually an aura tick, it's just him having, you know, some gas problems. So that's gonna be doing ticking damage. We can have protection, that's gonna help us with that. We can have regen, so it doesn't really do much, to be honest, but you know, it's doing its best. And also there is spikes. Or, well, spears, I don't know, whatever they are. So if you guys look at the tiles, there's this like tiny little holes in them. They don't look very deep. It's a bit scuffed, but basically from those things, they're gonna generate some spikes. And if we are standing in them, once they actually go up, we get impaled and we instantly die. So once you see the spikes, you have 4/5 seconds to move out of the spike area and to move somewhere else where the spikes are not in. The spikes have a pattern. We are gonna be skipping a lot. No, Aegis will not save you. It's mechanical instant death. The only thing that can save you from spikes is either moving out of them or protect. Once I drop it. And that's pretty much it, yeah. The spikes have a pattern. We are going to be skipping a lot of the patterns by just doing damage. They're not going to be around us the entire time. So in this fight, we can, you know, we have a giant arena at our disposal, but we can actually stand in the middle 4 tiles the entire fight. We can just stand in between these 4 the whole time. And we will easily be able to do everything, even in challenge mode. No, we don't have Epi for this encounter. Epidemic is useless in normal modes, and it's not necessary for CM either, if you play correctly. It just makes it a lot easier. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire fight. Also, once the statues that walk the entire fight reach the end, they will get up and they will start walking towards me. I am the protect guy. They will aggro on me, but I will be on top of the group. So they're gonna walk on top of us. And then once they get killed, once they are next to us, they will do a little animation and they will explode. We can make this very, very easy by constantly killing one of the statues, which is going to be this one, because we are tanking the boss here. So the one that walks in this way, the one that walks in this line will eventually be cleaved and die, but the other ones won't. So what is going to happen to the other ones, and most likely, is they're all gonna get up at the same time. They're all gonna start walking towards us at the same time. And once they die, they will all explode in the same, like, 2-3 second range of time. So once they explode, I'm just gonna use my protect, and they're gonna be fucking useless, and they're not gonna do anything. Little recap, stay behind the boss, he is completely useless. This heart marker statue will eventually die, the other 3 don't. They will get to us, they will explode. Claim is gonna claim the tiles, they're gonna turn from orange to rusty grey or whatever this is. And yeah, and this is pretty much a golem. Kind of. I don't know. Bit of a long explanation, but this guy doesn't really do anything. As long as you have a guy that can use Protect correctly and a guy that can use Claim and Dispel correctly, this fight is very free. There's no reason for anyone to die to the Spike Impalement. Let's go. So once a fight begins, if you look... I'm in the wrong fucking weapon, nice. If you look at the left side of the arena, the statues have now appeared. And also the spikes are gonna appear very, very soon. There's gonna be some yellowish, greenish spikes appearing. Our druid is gonna... there you go. There's the spikes. After 4 or 5 seconds they go up and they impale people. In the same time, our druid is gonna be removing their shields with his special action key. There you go. Our chrono tank is now claiming the tiles next to us. So you can see them being free, and now you can actually walk on them. We have extra space. Feels good, man. Yeah, we just do damage. See, this statue thing, it died on top of us. The other 3 are just freely minding their own business. They're just walking. Now we're gonna move a little bit because the spikes are gonna be over there. They should anyway. I think we skipped a bunch of things. Okay, now we have 3 statues up at the exact same time. I give resistance, I give protection. Now we're gonna do a little bit of damage, and now I'm gonna protect. Stand in the protect. They're all gonna explode. They are gonna be completely fucking useless. There you go. The fight is now over. GG. I'm gonna kill the statue just for memes. There you go. Protect is very balanced in this fight. Extremely balanced. That's why Epidemic is not needed, by the way, because, yes. Alright, next boss, this one is Fido. This pre-event, we need to fit some things into the holes. Now, you can fit whatever you want, obviously. I'm not judging whatever you're into. But we actually need to go either around the entire thingy to find some rubble to fit into it. Or our thief, you can just press F on the door and then it just opens. Because you can pick the lock. Big, nice fucking roleplay right there, boys. And now... we are at Samarog. This fight is also not that difficult. The most important thing here is that you stay behind the boss at all times. So, he has 2 main attacks. One is a double slap in front of him. Front of her, whatever. So you can easily avoid that by either having Aegis, stability. Well, it hits twice, sometimes 3 times, depending on how the boss is feeling. So you either can Aegis the slams, you can have 2 stacks of stability, 3 stacks of stability, whatever, depending on where you're standing. Big annoying actually. Or you can just stand behind it, and then it will just be, I don't know, slapping his staff at no one. So you want to stay behind the boss as much as possible. The other attack it does very often is a giant shockwave. So he will take both of his staves and he will bring them together and then just slam the ground, and he will generate a giant shockwave. Now the shockwave cannot be blocked. You can have Aegis. The shockwave cannot be blocked. You can have stability and you can like walk through it. Sometimes it will not even knock you back. Because it doesn't work very well. But that's okay. But if the shockwave does hit you and you don't have stability and you don't jump over it or dodge through it, it will knock you very far away depending on which point of the shockwave you were hit. If the shockwave hits you right when it was generated, it will probably knock you at the start of the raid wing, where we kill the first boss. And you will die, because there's spikes everywhere if you look around. See, like, if you guys move your camera upwards, you can actually see some raid feeders that were actually impaled by the shockwave. Right, up there, you can actually see one. Pog. See, there's someone else. Right, these people are just all raid feeders. Big noobs. So yeah, avoid the shockwave, stay behind the boss. Also, the shockwave generates in front of the boss. So if you stay behind the boss on both of those attacks, you know, the big slams and the shockwave, it's also easier for, you know, it's also easier for the other one as well. And yeah, also this fight is spears. There's gonna be spears spawning around the arena and like the entire fight. There is there's two kinds of spears. One fears you away from it, the other one taunts you close to it. They can be killed either with damage or soft CCs, like immobilizes, chill, cripple, and stuff like that. Slow. We're gonna be mostly ignoring them, because as long as you don't get knocked away from the boss, they are completely useless. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Every 10% the boss goes into break bar. The break bar will be, well, he goes into break bar because he tries to kill someone. The person he'll try to kill, and we need to, you know, stop him from killing that person, is the furthest person away, or the first person that actually hits the boss or enters the arena first. So let's say I enter the arena first now, I am aggro until 10%. Because after the 10% is over and the break part is done, so you guys can free me from his, you know, deadly attack, it will then aggro on the furthest person away. And that's gonna happen during the entire rest of the encounter. So once the break part is done, we want, I don't know, a DPS monkey to take aggro, so that, you know, he can't do CC. Like, I don't know, let's say, actually, I don't know, I'm fucking lying. Like, we have... we can have the Healing Tempest get CC'd, for example, right? I mean, even he can do some CC. I don't know, this is a bit scuffed. But yeah, anyway. We want someone to, like, ideally bait and beat the CC for, like, the entire fight. Or alternate between, like, two people. So let's say we have double Chrono with, like, you know, double Signet, Shield 5, you know, giant CC. We can have one Chrono getting sacrificed and the other one CCing him. And then on the next one, we switch around, right? We have the guy that already used all of his CC on the previous break bar, getting CC'd, and then the other one that has all his CC available, using it. We can do big brain strats like that, or we can just do whatever, and then we'll eventually have enough CC anyway, because I'm pretty sure we will. I'm gonna take some extra CC, I'm gonna take some stability. Honestly, that's enough. I want some quickness as well. Alright, so yeah, 90% break bar, 80% break bar, 70% break bar, 66% the boss will face. He will go behind him. There's like a little circle, like semicircle area. He will go there, there's gonna be a giant yellow dome. And he's gonna be protecting himself, and he's gonna summon two like little veteran thingies. So the little veteran thingies are very confusing to a lot of people, but the idea is you push the small guy inside of the dome and you DPS the big boy, not the boss, like a bigger like enemy. You DPS that guy until the one in the dome dies. And then once the one in the dome dies, we can actually DPS the little bit like bigger enemy again until the next threshold, which is like 33%, well 66%, 32%. Then the smaller guy will die again if he's standing inside of the dome. He needs to be in the dome. He needs to be like very close to the boss, basically. And then we can DPS him again to like 0%. Then the bigger boy is dead, the smaller guy can be killed as well, and then the boss comes back. It's really fucking confusing, but I can explain it again once we're actually doing it, so it's less confusing. The boss will come back. 66% is the exact same thing. Same exact fight, stay behind the boss, jump to shockwaves, don't get impaled. 33%, exact same thing. The boss will go into this defensive bubble, the two guys are gonna come and then they're gonna be useless, then we kill them, the boss comes back, and the boss comes back and there's gonna be extra mechanics actually. One is actually time-based, I believe, but there's gonna be an extra mechanic. Yeah, one is actually time-based. The extra mechanic is he's gonna raise his one of his arms, and he's gonna do like a very slow attack in a straight line in front of him. You can either avoid this by moving left or right, depending on where the attack is going to land, or you can just be inside of his hitbox, and he will never hit you. That's also known as the ultimate attack, because getting hit by it is actually very difficult. You need to like be trying. You need to be like a fetish of yours where he slaps you on the head. That's pretty much the entire fight. So a little recap: stay behind the boss, don't get knocked away, don't get knocked away, don't get knocked away. break the break bar, use CC abilities. The boss goes mid, well, he goes into the dome thingy. Kill the big guy so the small one dies. Kill the big one so the small one dies. Kill the big one and then kill the small one for, you know, once and for all. Until 33%. Because then we gotta do it again, and then the boss comes back, and then the boss is useless again for another like 33%. There you go. But our Healing Tempest is CC. That means that once the boss gets a 10% HP, we gotta free him. That was a shockwave attack. You can look at the animations now. That's another shockwave attack. You can see the giant shockwave being generated. You can jump over it, you can dodge through it. You can get stability. That's a slam attack. But we won't be able to see it. CC now. Do the big CC. Use CC abilities. Now our Chronomancer is getting aggro on purpose because he's the furthest guy away. This is slam attack. Go behind the boss or get Aegis, get a lot of stability so he doesn't knock you away. He's doing shockwave, but we won't be able to see that because he's going to break bar again. Yeah, do big CC again. Actually, don't have anything. Unlucky. There you go. Now furthest person away is gonna get aggro again. No idea who it is. Doesn't matter. This is shockwave. Look at the shockwave animation. Boom, big shockwave. Dodge through it, jump over it, doesn't matter. This is slam attack. Do not be in front of the boss when he does that. He will move you away from it. Nice. Big CC. This is the last breakup before the split phase. Then there's going to be big split phase. Good job. Now 66%. The boss is going to go in the dome. He's invulnerable. Do not be in front of him when he's doing this. Otherwise he will knock you away. There's also a chance that he knocks you into the spears. Alright, now giant yellow bubble. So, idea is we gotta push Rigum inside of the bubble next to the boss. And then, you see that the big boy has a yellow shield around him? That means that we cannot do damage to him. The way we do damage to him is by killing the small guy when he's inside of the dome next to the boss. So now we can damage to 66, then he gets a yellow shield again, now the yellow shield is gone. Now pay attention, at 33% he gets a yellow shield again. Now the small one dies, and then the yellow shield is gone. There you go. You gotta do that one more time at 33%. Now, we can pull the small guy in, we can kill him as well, the boss is back. Exact same thing. Stay behind the boss, extra mechanic, random meme. Okay, you gotta stack together. Green circle on top of green circle. But pay attention, there's also a bigger circle on that mechanic. The bigger circle cannot stand on top of the group. So you want to stack those two people together, but the big circle cannot be on top of the group. Otherwise you kill everyone. Big CC, nice. Green circle on top of green circle, but big one needs to not be on top of the group. Mr. Gaunt is feeding, unlucky. Alright, got the rest. Big shockwave is happening. Pay attention to shockwave. Don't get knocked away. I give stability. Pay attention to the giant mechanic, guys. You want to move out of the group with the giant mechanic. Giant mechanic, move out of the group, and you want to stack the green circles together. Together, guys. Green circles together. You want to be on top of each other. It's time to socialize, boys. In-game, though, because IRL, we can't do that shit. Can be close IRL. Papa hands. Fuck you, COVID. Right, got CC. Do CC. I can't do any CC. Unlucky. Right. Good job on the green mechanic. Big shockwave. Alright, 33% is approaching now. Exact same thing. Is gonna go to the middle. Do not stand in front of him. Sometimes when he faces to 66 and 33%, he doesn't instantly start rushing. Sometimes he will channel like an extra attack. Just to fuck you over. Yeah. That guy gets pushed in. Now again, pay attention so you understand this correctly. The small one died, so his yellow shield was removed. Now we DPS guild him to 66th, and then he gets a yellow shield again. Now the small one will explode. And the yellow shield is gone again. Now we DPS this guy down to 33%. Do the green mechanic, guys. Green mechanic, green mechanic. Unfortunately, everyone just fucking died. Alright, Pog. Alright, get the Rassus. I got feared by the spear next to me. Nice. I'm gonna pull the ad in. Chrono pulled him in. Alright, Chrono's gonna be the first person away, so he gets aggro. Ultimate attack, guys. Do not get hit by this. Nice. Green circle mechanic is stacking. The boss is now gonna move 33%. It means that in 3% we get a break bar. Because it's every 10%, remember. 2% we get a break bar. There you go. Break bar is now. Do big CC. Nice. Pay attention to the green mechanic, guys. Don't forget that the green mechanic is happening. Giant mechanic, move away. Stack the green circles on top of each other. Good job. Yeah, big shockwave. Pay attention to shockwave animation. I give stability. Jump over it, dodge through it. Big CC again. The Chrono is baiting the aggro for the next break bar. Don't GG actually, Wolfric. Do not GG at 10%. Don't stand in front of the slam, otherwise you get knocked away. Always stay behind the boss. Giant mechanic, move out of the group and stack on top of each other. Alright, good job. Ultimate attack, didn't hit anyone. 10%, this is the last break bar, and then the boss is fucking dead. Do big CC. Good job, big CC. Now we just do damage, and the boss dies. Big mechanic. Nice. Big mechanic just fucking killed everyone. Love it. Alright, boss is dead. Alright, what's going on in chat? Also, the last fight we have to do now, it's a final boss. It's also the harder one. This one actually does stuff, so you guys have to pay attention. You gotta go. Right, Bergali is out. I need a druid, guys. Anyone wants to chrono tank or druid to help me do little raid training meme? Squad join. I missed a lot of Twitch chat. Feels bad, man. Is it enjoyable to play without any of the expansion? Yes, the game is still the same without the expansions, but you can't do raids and you don't have access to elite specs or any of the new maps. So you can play without the expansion at first, but you probably definitely want to get the expansions at some point. And also the game is on sale right now, so you can actually do, you know, Guild Wars 2 sale. It's actually half off, 50% off. You can buy for 15 euros. Nice. Does do heal Tempest work instead of Druid? No, it doesn't. You definitely want a Druid. Druid is fucking broken. Heal Tempest is only a healer. It provides boons, but it doesn't provide spirits. And also Druid gives a lot of CC. Alright. Okay. The big thonk is happening. I might have played Druid myself, actually. We also need a kiter. Can Mace alac? I can go hand kite. Mace, can you do alacrity? Yep, nice. Okay, so we have a kite man. I am gonna druid. Alright, someone from chat, join. And play Firebrand for me. Fat Kitty meows for food. Thank you for the follow. That's a nice name, I like it. Any tips on what is a fun class to play? Fun class to play, I think I can go from like an objective standpoint of what fun is supposed to be. Stuff like Thief, stuff like Guardian, because you can jump around, you can leap around, you can teleport around, you have a lot of dodges, you can stealth. I don't know, that to me sounds like fun. No, I don't want a Healing Firebrand. Healing Firebrand, I don't even have Healing Firebrand geared. I don't play Healing Firebrand. Yeah, you can play Thief, you can play Guardian, you can play Mesmer, you can spawn clones, you know, you can multiply yourself. That's kind of cool. Yes, I mean, fun is mostly subjective, right? So, it's up to you. All the classes are good. For PvP, PvE, you can play whatever. Doesn't matter much. Alright, guys, someone join me. Play Firebrand for me, give Aegis, do stuff. Squad join. Go, go, go. Nice, the servers died. Druids, druids, big spirits. Alright, guys, someone join. Give me a off healer. I need an off healer. There you go. Gregors is in. Spirits. Next purge, the next guild purge will be when the guild is full, guys. Also, I'm giving this guy member rank because he's repping the guild all the fucking time. Alright. You're off heal. Wait, what are you? Oh, yeah. You're relocked to healing Firebrand. Okay. You can play DPS Firebrand, Gregos. Yes, you can play DPS Firebrand. Alright, my spirits are dying. That's not good. There you go, my spirits are alive now. Alright, I'll give a big explanation. So this fight is actually a little bit more complicated than the previous 3. As you can see, there is chains. So right now, our priority at the beginning of the fight will be to free the prisoner. He's shackled. So we need to free the prisoner so he can help us. So how can he help us? So when the fight starts, he will summon a debuff on the boss that allows us to do more damage to it. Also, he will help the kiter by healing him sometimes. But at the same time, there's a little downside to that. He's helping us, but he's also a little peepo. He doesn't know what he's doing. So we need to help him. He's also very old, right? We need to take care of him. Because if the enemies do big damage to him, he's fucking dead. And then we wipe. That's not very good. So we gotta keep healing him. We gotta keep him alive. We gotta give him protection. We gotta spam heals on his ass. Give him Aegis if something is exploding next to him, right? And that's what Soul can do. That's what the prisoner can do. Now I explain the actual mechanics of the fight. So we get teleported down. We need to kill the chains that are freeing, that are gonna free the prisoner. And then the actual boss spawns once all 4 are actually killed. I think I need to disable the cutscene. Never mind, someone already did now. Nice. So the boss spawns. The boss will do out attack, and then he will do a giant pizza attack. Now, you guys might be thinking, oh, but Mel, I really enjoy pizza. What do I do with it? No, you're not gonna eat the pizza slices, guys. If you eat the pizza slices, they will knock you away from the boss. Depending on how many of them you're standing at once, they will fucking instantly kill you. And not only will you go downstate, but you will also fly away from the group at the same time. It's gonna look amazing, but you don't want to do that. So the way you can avoid pizza slices is either dodging... Okay, I will explain this on stream. So go on the stream to look at what I'm doing right now. So I am the boss. The pizza slices generate from the front, and then they expand on both to the sides, right? That's the point of generation, and then they will like kind of open up like this until they hit the back. So since they start from the front of the boss, a very easy way to avoid the pizza slice is by dodging in front of the boss. So you guarantee that you actually evade, and then you appear in front of him, right? But here's the problem with dodging in front of the boss. The problem with dodging in front of the boss is that you are then in front of the boss and you're out of position. Another thing you can do is wait a little bit and dodge from left to right or from right to left. Or the best thing you can do, which is also kind of risky if you are inexperienced, is block the pizza slice or Aegis the pizza slice. Now, if you have Aegis, if you stand in only one of the slices, it will actually not knock you back. And I'm talking about Aegis, not stability. Stability doesn't do anything in this fight. It's completely useless. So if you have one stack of Aegis, you can stand in the pizza slice and it will not do anything. If you stand in 2 of them, because of what I explained earlier, they hit at the same time, right? The first one in front will hit first, and then the ones on the side will hit second, and the ones on the corners and everything. Because they hit at different moments, one stack of Aegis won't be good enough. Because one of them will remove your Aegis, and the other one will actually knock you away anyway. And also, once you get hit by those, you get vulnerability stacks, I believe. So anything else will do more damage to you. Also, yeah, well, that's a pizza slice. You don't want to get hit by that. Also because, well, you're going to be low HP, you're going to be away from the group, and later on in the fight, being knocked away from the group is going to be very bad. We do have 2 healers, but the pressure will be high enough. It's not going to be like the previous 2 bosses where literally nothing is going on. So we do that until 25%. So at 25%, we get a green circle. Green circle will teleport us down, just like at the beginning of the fight. We need to kill some ad. It's not going to be chains this time. We need to kill a mob. And there's going to be 3 different ones. 75%, 50%, and 25%. The one at 75%, which is the first one, if we do not CC him, once he put his hand up and he has a break bar, it will steal all of our boons, which means we have no protection, we have no might, we have no quickness, we have no regen, and he has all of them. So it will start beating our ass very quickly, and it will do a lot of damage. So we want to avoid that from happening, 100%. So we always want to break the break bar, and we want to damage him down to 50%. And once we get that trash mob, well, it's supposed to be like some kind of trash mob with champion name, elite or whatever. Once he gets to 50%, we get teleported back up, and we need to fight that thing and the boss at the same time. Now, if we all walk to the boss, as soon as we get teleported up here, the ad will walk to us by itself. So we can damage the boss, and he will eventually die. We just gotta make sure that we also break the break bar, otherwise, well, our boons are gone, and now we're sad. Now we're also dead. And then we just gotta damage the boss until 50%. But at 60%, there's going to be a new mechanic being added in the fight, and it's also the only mechanic that actually matters. So, black circles, well, they're gonna be orange circles. There's gonna be an orange circle spawning, and then the orange circle will turn into a giant black circle oil kind of thing. If anyone stands into that oil, it will expand a lot. It will grow in size quite a lot, almost to cover the entire platform. It depends on where the oil spawned. So if it spawns on, let's say, circle, it will cover, I don't know, this much of the platform, right? If it spawns in the exact center, we will barely have any space to move. And that circle obviously does a lot of fucking damage. So we do not want anyone to be in that circle, because as soon as it starts expanding, if someone else is standing in the one that expands, then it's gonna cover the entire fucking platform, and then we have nowhere to go. And that circle stands there until the third one spawns. There's always going to be 2 black circles up at the exact same time. Once the third one spawns, the first one will go away. So there's gonna be a while before it despawns, let's say. And yeah, we wanna avoid that mechanic as much as we can. Going in that is completely fucked. Yes, you can dodge through the black circles. You can also aegis or block the tick that's supposed to make it expand, but don't do that. Just walk around it and don't go anywhere near it. Your DPS is completely irrelevant. All you want to do is to not stand in the black circle, because depending on the group, it's just instantly a wipe every single time it expands. That's basically the only mechanic you have to pay attention to. Then at 50%, we have to go back down with the green circle and kill another ad. This ad splits into 4 different versions of himself. We have to kill only one of them. The one we have to kill is the one with the different stuff skin. There's gonna be 3 that have the Deimos stuff skin, and one of them is gonna have the Matthias stuff skin. We want to kill that one. It's the only one with a different skin. It's very easy to find. We kill that one, and the other 3 will disappear, and we go back to fighting a single enemy. Then we get that single enemy to 50%, we come back up here, and we have to fight the boss, that single enemy that can split, he can still split even up here. And then we just gotta kill the boss until he gets to 25%. 25%, we get another green circle, another teleport. This time we gotta kill another trash one that looks exactly like the previous 2 ones. This guy, if we don't break his break bar, he will teleport us at random spots around the arena. And that could be very bad, especially because the black circles are a thing now. So what if you get teleported exactly in the center of a black circle, right? That would never happen. What are the chances? Well, guess what? It fucking happens all the time. So we want to break the break bar, and we want to make sure that as soon as we get ported somewhere, we instantly are ready to dodge out of the black circle. Because unless we have Aegis, we will trigger it. Then, at 10%, the boss won't actually die, but a new phase begins. Everything stops, the boss goes invulnerable, there's gonna be a little bit of talk, a little bit of role-playing. Then we get teleported into the final phase, which is literally the exact same. The boss just looks like an open world boss, basically. He's like standing on the edge of our platform, and he's like knocking us back constantly. It's gonna look fucking epic. I'm not gonna say what happens later on. Now, there is an extra mechanic, so I don't even remember when this starts. I think this starts after 50%, maybe, like 40%. There's gonna be little trash mobs spawning, just like the ones we're gonna see at the very beginning of the fight. There is a giant one, which is called Pride, and then the small ones, which are called, I don't remember, something. But every single time a small one touches the shackled prisoner, or they touch the freed prisoner that's gonna fight with us, they will do 1 or 2% of his health. I actually don't remember that even. But every single time a Pride goes in, the bigger ones, they will do 25% of his health instantly. So every single time that one goes in, it will do a fuck ton of damage. So we gotta either kill them, permanently mobilize them, or we make them do damage and then we gotta heal the prisoner back up. Because if the prisoner fully dies, we are fucking dead. I'll do a little recap. So we do have 2 healers, so we should have good enough healing, but stay behind the boss at all times, just like pretty much every single other raid boss in the entire game. Pizza Slice, you want to dodge side to side, or if you have Aegis, if you stand in a single one, you can trust it until the last phase, right? The last phase, you do never want to trust Aegis, because there's too many things that can actually remove it. And, well, 25%, well, 75% we get ported, we do the thing, 50% we get ported, we do the thing, 25% we get ported, we do the thing. 60% black circles start spawning, you do not want to stand in that. Also, yes, no, I'm not going to explain the tiers, so we can talk about the tiers later on. We're going to see this at the very start of the fight. There is a giant explosion. We avoid the giant explosion by either blocking it when it happens, and it happens after... The boss will like rotate his hammers. He will do like 3 rotations with his hammers, or his maces, whatever the fuck those are. At the 4th one, when the 4th rotation hits, his maces like hit the bottom of his hand, then the entire platform will explode. If you are not blocking, or you are standing in the exact middle of the arena where there's gonna be a giant bubble, you will go downstate. If you are downstate already and you are not in the bubble, you will fucking die. So now we go. Also, yeah, this fight has tiers. We collect the tiers, otherwise they start shooting projectiles at the tank. They start shooting projectiles at our kiter. And then they're very sad. You can only take 1 tier at a time, and that's pretty much it. Also, we have a kite man in this fight. Our kiter is basically useless. He's kiting the hands. Oh my god. Alright, so our kiter is like doing stuff. He's kiting the red hands, and the red hands go on the furthest person away. So he's gonna be standing very, very far away from us, and he's gonna be taking the hand mechanic from us. So yeah, we can all go down now. We go down, we kill the chains. We wanna kill them ideally all 4 at the same time, because every time we kill one, we get teleported back up. And if you get teleported back up, then, well, that's not good. Also, yeah, you gotta avoid the big knockback that this guy is doing. I really forgot about this part. But yeah, look at the middle, guys. Look at the middle. Look at, like, is like red cone thingy. Look at which direction he's looking at, and don't get hit by that. We got 3 chains, and maybe we even got all 4. I'm not sure. Maybe that's from Condis. Wasn't paying attention. 2%. Nice. Yeah, we go down. I'm actually not gonna go down, because my spirits fucking die. Boss is here. Stay behind the boss. Pay attention to his pizza slice. Pizza slice is gonna happen very soon. You can stand on tag if you want to be safe on a pizza slice. Aegis will save you. Otherwise, you can dodge through it. You can dodge from side to side. Doesn't matter much. Do big damage. Big explosion, stay inside of the bubble. Do not be outside of the bubble, otherwise you will die. Pizza slice again. If you have Aegis, you can stay, otherwise dodge. Alright, 75% is when we get the first green circle. Make sure that the tank doesn't get teleported. Just stand still, honestly. Standing still is the best thing you can do. Also, if the slice happens, I mean, that's good enough. Okay, when the slice is happening, you want to do one of two things. Either dodge early, or make sure that you have Aegis, so you don't have to move. If you dodge early, you can then walk forward, and make sure that everyone gets teleported anyway. 50%, now we go back up. Everyone move towards the boss. Do not AFK, move on top of the boss. So that the ad can walk to us, and we can just kill him by hitting the boss. We don't have to focus it. Focusing it is DPS. Guys, 60%. This is very important. 60% black oils are going to start to spawn on the platform. Do not stand in the giant oil. That's going to appear at 60%. Go to the middle. Do not stand inside of that. That's how it looks like. I mean, you can't see it now, but now you can see it again. There you go. That's how it looks like. Do not go into those. That's very bad. I'm going to try to kite them so you guys don't have to get aids from them, but there you go. Do not stand in that, guys. Very important. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Like, you can... I'd rather you jump off the platform than stay into one of those things. 50%, another green circle. Don't teleport the tank. Move out of the black circle. Do not dodge, guys. Do not dodge. Just walk. Walking is your best friend. Alright. Second trash mob. This guy splits into 4 different versions of himself. Look for the one that has the only different looking stuff. It's this guy. Follow the tag. You can look at the stave skins. There you go. This guy's dead. There's a black circle in mid. That's okay. When we get teleported back up, we are invulnerable for about 2 or 2 seconds. Something like that. So just go up. Walk out of the center because there's a black there apparently. There you go. Do not go in the black circles, guys. Very important. It's literally the only thing you have to pay attention to. Everything else is irrelevant. Another black circle is going to spawn soon. Wait, this is kind of... Nice. That's... Wait, we're fucked. I couldn't rest spirit fast enough. Well, that's what happens when the black circle expands. It covers a lot of the platform, basically. I should have just tried to dodge in the middle area. Dodge in, dodge out. GG, here we go again. This is very important, guys. It's your DPS is irrelevant. If there is a black circle spawning, you have to move out. If you don't move out, you are griefing the entire group. Yeah, you can go up at the first one, it's fine. Go in again. My throat is fucking dying, dude. No, we get ported. Make sure to look at the middle, guys. Look at the middle, look at which direction this guy is looking towards, and do not stand in a giant red cone. Orange cone, red cone, whatever it is. Do not get knocked out of the platform. I don't think that one dies. It's okay though. I'm gonna stay up. You guys can kill the last 2 chains. There you go, good job. Stay behind the boss, guys. Stay behind the boss. It doesn't matter if it turns around or not, always stay behind the boss at all times. You have Aegis, stand in one slice. If you don't have Aegis, just dodge. You can also just dodge all the time. Doesn't matter that much. Mind Crush, stay inside of the giant blue dome that looks like a Guardian Sanctuary. Very good. Now it has Pizza Slice again. Get ready to dodge, or if you have Aegis, you can stand into a single one. It will knock you back.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Thank you very much for Prime Sub. XPM4. Send in the green. I'm not gonna do anything because the invulnerability will save us. Got the break bar, otherwise our boons are gone. Got the break bar again. Got the break bar again. Nice. My spirits are fucking dead, dude. I don't like that. I think some people didn't get ported actually, but that's okay. Alright, so 62% guys. Pay attention, black is spawning now. Move out of it. Do not be inside of that circle. You also need to keep CCing the ad, otherwise our boons will be gone. Alright, go in the giant blue thingy in the middle. Otherwise you explode. Oh god. Well, our boons are fucking gone. Unlucky. Alright. You gotta kill the ads. Focus the ads. Pay attention to black circles, guys. Pay attention to black circles. Get teleported. Teleported. This is the one that splits into 4 different versions of himself. Do not collect the tiers down here. Do not, just fucking ignore them. They're useless. Alright, it's this guy. Kill him. There you go. Go back to him. Spirits are fucking dead again. Unlucky. Alright, now we gotta focus the ad. We need to pay attention to the black circles. If we don't kill the ad fast enough, it will split up here, guys. It's the one next to us. It's the one next to us. We can kill it very easily. Nice. Now we go back to this one. Go back to middle. Middle, big giant dome. Go back to the middle. Nice. Alright, move back to the boss. The ad will walk with us, and now we can kill him on top of the boss, so we don't lose that much damage. We can cleave him down. Someone is fed. That's okay. I can get him. We gotta collect the tiers, guys. There's a bunch of tiers around the arena. Go get them. Otherwise, they start doing big damage. Good job. Nice. Good stuff. Black circle is gonna spawn soon again. Pay attention to it. Black circle. Move out of it. Move out of it. Move out of it. Someone just AFK'd inside. Good stuff. Now we also have prides. Gotta make sure that the prides get to our friend NPC as fast as possible. Gotta get a black circle soon again. Pay attention to that. Do not stand in a black circle. Black circle, very bad, guys. Don't want to stand in that, otherwise it expands and now we're fucked. Black circle, do not stand in it. Green circle, stand in the green circle. Nice. Now this guy, if we don't break it, he will teleport us around the arena. Now, when I say do not CC, like, we do not want to CC his last one. His last one, do not break it. Do not break it now. The next one, do not CC. Do not CC this one. Do not CC... Fucking... I hate all of you. Alright. Our off-healer is dead. Go get him. Go. Rest him. Very nice. Alright, this is big chaos now, guys. Little bit of a problem. So I also need to heal Sal because it's fucking nice. Do not stand in the black circle, guys. Very bad. Do not do that. Go to the middle. Do not stand in the black circle. Go to the middle, guys. Go to the middle. Kill the pride. There's a pride next to us. Kill the pride. Very important. Someone got knocked off the arena. That's completely fine. Do not stand in the last black circle, guys. Last black circle. Do not stand in it. Very good. 2% left. 1% left. 0% left. Collect the tears. Okay. Now, if the trash mob, the one that's like very dark and spooky, was still alive, this is an AFK phase. We would have to kill it, otherwise he follows us down and then it's bad. So this last phase, guys, very important. I'm gonna go forward. I am gonna kite the black attack that he does. Also collect the tears. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna bait the black attack he does. You guys stay back. Okay, it's gonna spawn where I was. Okay, now do not go in the black circle. He's gonna do a slam now. He does a slam. Aegis can block. Okay, the next slam he does is gonna generate another black circle. Do not go into it. You can see it. Do not be close to it. There you go. It's underneath, so a little bit hidden. It's like hiding, right? Okay, now the boss is AFK. The big bad black boss. It's like pinkish as well. Alright, nice. The end. The boss is fed, just like our teeth. Papans. Nice. Got my amazing unidentified gear. And we're done. That's wing 4. Okay, so the reason why you do not want to CC the last break bar of the trash mob is so that if you get teleported down, you get teleported on the arena down where you're trying to kill it, right? Where you're trying to get it to 50%. So if he teleports you down there, he's not going to try to teleport you when you are actually on the arena fighting the boss for a very long time. So you can just kind of DPS him for free. Because if he teleports you down there, it's irrelevant. If he teleports you up here, there is always a chance that you get teleported into a black circle. There is a chance that you get teleported, you know, let's say, oh, look at me. I'm not standing in the pizza slice. And then you're like, oh, fuck, I got teleported into a pizza slice and now I'm off the platform, right? Like, you don't want that to happen.